Hey guys, so came back out to the woods a little bit today, or tonight I should say. I'm gonna do another video here. Just got a few things I want to touch on. Um, First thing is, whenever I had to climb up side of the mountain, I'm about halfway up the mountain and stuff. I'm at like a little flat where there's like a rock ledge and everything. Um, and it's a fairly good place, flat place to sit and stuff. Well, anyways, whenever I was first going to do this here, I brought a separate candle other than this one I usually just use for lighting with me, because I was going to light it for Lucifer. I'm going to kind of meditate and let it burn down, do its thing and stuff, whatever. But by the time that I lit it, it had burned all the way down completely out. Now it was like a little bitty like birthday style candle, but it had burnt down like less than 30 seconds or something. It's crazy. I don't know if you can hear the dogs from here. I could hear them. They could probably pick me up and stuff because it just like echoes through the holler. It's crazy. But anyway, so honestly, that's a little bit like wild, but it's also really reassuring. So I'm thankful for. I've been a little bit anxious today. Excuse me, which I'm gonna get into. And what happened was I went into town early because I had to do a police report. Sorry, cigarette went out. A police report, and also make a bunch of phone calls to a bunch of different people because I got to get everything set up with that rental, right? Um, Basically, some of the guys was able to check it out, let me know some stuff, just kind of see what we got to do going forward, Well, I got to thinking about all this, and I'm like, God damn, we just got that loan. It's gonna make us like it basically got us our money back and stuff, but anyways, so I mean we're good financially and stuff again, but I'm afraid all this other stuff, like we're definitely gonna have enough money for this, but to be able to have enough money for a second one in between the end of this one and taxes, and still have plenty of money to live on and stuff, I don't know if that's gonna be viable. So we'll have to see. Sorry, I'm snotting a lot too, by the way. Uh, but that being said, though, no biggie. We'll get it worked out. But I've just kind of been a little anxious, a little bit scared about that. Like I say, just wanted to kind of ask, I guess, for some comfort in these times while kind of getting everything figured out. I'm kind of very on edge for it. Honestly, excuse me, tired too. I'm a little bit scared, or not scared. A little bit anxious about the whole ordeal because that's going to be starting probably next week because we got Thanksgiving and stuff, which this video will be out. I believe maybe Saturday or something like that. But anyways, I set the cave video as a premiere, and anyways, I was pretty proud of that one. I really liked that video. All the thumbnails are rough on it, so anyways, and I hadn't shaved either, so sorry about the neck beard shot in it there, kind of towards the end, but whatever. So yeah, I just kind of needed to escape to the woods and kind of do that, and like I say, for it to burn with so much intensity that it just burn up like that, like I've used them before and they took a few minutes, you know what I'm saying? So it's pretty interesting. But yeah, just another thing that's cool about this spot that I'm at, I'll try to come back here in the daytime sometime and show you guys a little bit. But there's like a tree that had fell over, but it had like kind of rocks grew up through in the roots and stuff, and they're still attached to it. Uh, excuse me, which is pretty cool. Uh, because I was just kind of coming out for a little bit of fresh air and really just yap on here and do that and stuff. I didn't really bring like some stuff with me to kind of show off. Thinking about doing another like show and tell in the woods or some of these nature places and stuff. I think that's pretty cool. Um, it was fun. Like I said, I really liked the cave video, but which is crazy. The after cave story video and stuff like that actually happens. Crazy, but it looks like I'm gonna have to wait maybe somewhat on my boots. I've tried finding some even cheaper ones than the ones I've been wanting forever and stuff. So I need to go try some on, see what it is. Unless I can find some really cheap for Black Friday or something. Just gonna keep wearing these. Uh, they're so slick in the woods though, I hate it. But I'm still young enough that I could fall and be alright though, you know. So it is what it is. Kind of based on this stuff, just to make for sure. But I guess the main story I want to talk to about, or topic I should say, for the video here, after we kind of got a little bit of that stuff done, was here's some dogs in the distance. I got to thinking about because my parents had mentioned it, how there used to be like a restaurant in Walmart, and there used to be one in Kmart and stuff as well. And I don't know, it just felt like shopping was like a whole different experience. Maybe it's because I was a kid and I don't remember it correctly or whatever. But shopping used to seem like so much more of a experience, whereas now it's more or less just kind of like get your shit and get out. You know, it's kind of the vibe I get. But yeah, I mean, it's what it is. You know, I do miss it being the way that it was. Because I don't get me wrong, I don't like going grocery shopping or going to the store, but I also enjoy that there's usually like a little sectioned off like hidey hole that was public you could go to kind of chill, you know. Even whenever just a little bit younger, was able to drive on our own and stuff like that, there was a restaurant in one of the Walmarts and stuff, and me and my wife, a lot of times we go in there just fucking eat, you know, because it's cheap and stuff, you know. Whenever we were still like in high school and stuff, running around, but but yeah, I don't know. I just kind of miss how it used to seem like a little bit of a experience. I know I was talking about not wanting to go in Walmart and stuff like that in that one video. Uh, excuse me. Well, I probably mentioned it in a few, but there was a time where I was getting a little bit more used to it again, and you know, just being able to go in there and do that, it was better. You know, had a little place to hide away, kind of like, but. Yeah, just kind of want to make a little yapping video and stuff here, just about some stuff. Got a lot of things accomplished today. Got some more things going to be coming tomorrow and the next day. May try to make another video here. If not tomorrow, then the next day, just kind of talking about everything. Be a little bit more of a boring video, but it'll be, sorry if I pause, I was just listening and stuff, but a little bit more of a boring video, but just kind of an update and kind of catching things up and stuff like that. Because again, these videos are kind of like just my personal diary, really. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the video, and then I'm gonna probably chill out here for a minute or two before I head on back. But Anyways, hope you guys have a great rest of your day.